solve the question. Again, I am telling you the question is the str is given as, let's say, dccd. We have to return the index which is repeating and as left as possible. So d is as left as possible and it is repeating also. So our answer in this case is D and not C. Please underline this, or whatever you want to do. Answer is not C in this case. So my approach is, in one scan, how should we do it? What we can do is store the current index of the character if it is -1. Okay, so what I have done is I have initialized one count array of 256 and initialized it with -1 by using loop. For this you have to use loop. You cannot assign like this. This is not the correct syntax. Okay, you have to use the loop. You can only initialize with 0 without using loop. Otherwise you have to use the loop for initializing by any other value. If it is -1, then we have used the current index of that particular character. So what I mean is, let's say the string is dccd. Now my count array is like this: 97, 98, 99, 100, 101. All are -1 right now. Now since I have got D, so D is nothing but 100. So D, the 0, 1, 2, 3, these are the indices. So since it is -1, so I have stored 0 here. Now we have C. So C is -1, then we have stored the current index here, that is 1. Now if we have got another C and the current index is not -1, then what should we do? That is step number 2. So if it is not -1, then what we have to do is, if it is not -1, then temp is equal to minimum index of repetition. Minimum index of repetition. Okay, see what I am doing is, let's say res or temp is equal to, let's say temp is my answer. So I have initialized temp is equal to int max. That is a constant, not constant, that is a integer value, maximum value inside our C++. And now whenever it is not -1, then I am assigning it with temp, minimum of temp, and the index of repetition. That is, this is repeated. So what is this? Count of str of I. So what I am doing is, initially let's understand temp is equal to, for example, 256, because more than 250, for example, let's you can consider any value. I'm just assuming 256. Now for this C, so string was dccd. D was 0, C was 1, because I am storing the current index, not the frequency. Now see, when I got C, the current index is not -1. So it will go into the else and it will find the minimum of 256, which is temp, and count, which is 1. So temp will store 1. Temp will store 1. Now when we go to D, then D is not -1. D is not -1. So what we will do is, it will go inside this minimum of 0, because D of 1, because temp value is 1 and current index is 0. Now temp will initialize to 0 and this is the leftmost value. Since I am finding the minimum of 2 every time, so I will get the minimum index only from the given string. Let's write the program for this. Very simple program. So let's say integer, which is the index of the leftmost repeated character, leftmost repeat, given string str, and integer I comma count of 256, and for this I have to run a loop, that is I is less than 256 I plus plus, and then count of I is equal to -1 to initialize it to -1. Now after this I have to also initialize one more variable. Let's say temp is equal to int max. Okay, int max. Now for I equal to 0, I is less than str dot length I plus plus, and if count of str of I is equal to -1, then count of str of I is equal to I, because we are storing the index, not plus plus. Okay, else what we are doing is res, or not result, temp is equal to minimum of temp, which is initialized to maximum value, comma count of str of I. Okay, now return. What should we return? See, the problem is if we have just returned the int max, and we have not found any repeating character, for example our string is, let's say, a b c d, there is no repeated character, then our temp is initialized to int max, which is not the answer. In this case we have to return -1, isn't it? We have to return -1 if we have not found the repeated character. So here we have to find if temp equal to int max, if it is not initialized to some index, then -1 or return temp. Okay, if it is equal then return 1, otherwise return temp. So this is our whole function. Okay.